I'm glad to see we're off to a good start.
Oh, it's what you sell to me.
No, yeah, it's /R genius.
It's been a long time, okay?
I was trying to think
If one of us hits 9001, it's done. We're done.
I got my intended result.
I'd laugh if you got 9001. We would have actually stopped playing tonight.
Oh.
Jesus. Oh, I guess
Fine.
Oh my god!
What the fuck is that? is that 9001, 9001?
Yeah,
God damn it.
I hit it. I scrolled up long enough. There's a green 9001. I hit it. Statistically, I should have. Something tells me that that's not 9001, though.
I don't know.
You're gonna have to clear chat again, I guess.
It's fine. That can stay. Oh boy. Okay, like I said, for the group, to make it easier, all of y'all have been traveling together. Y'all can sort out what that means. The only thing I want y'all to kind of come to a consensus on: have you been traveling land, sea, or air? I'm going to say the group's been together like a good year-ish.
Why not all three?
Pick one.
I like trees, so definitely the land.
I vote C for obvious reasons.
Jesus Christ, I hate all of you already.
Andrew, do you have a preference?
So far we've got all three of them, land and sea. So
I guess because Pay's name is actually Skyline, he's going to pick air.
Well, when does the Fire Nation attack is my question.
Like, am I really going to have to be the tiebreaker here?
Roll 1d3.
That would have been the fucking thing to do, is what that would have been.
do I need to roll 1d3?
Fuck it, let's just go with land. Why not?
Land. What are you actually picking, Pay?
No, land is fine.
I'm outnumbered.
Yay, Earth.
I'm giving the. I was asking that. I'm gonna give y'all a light wagon and 2 horses to pull it. Whoever wants to track out what the party has.
I hereby denounce the Earth. I now choose air.
Too bad, too late.
No,
Right,
no
that-
take backs, motherfucker.
That's still 2 for land and.
1 for air, 1 for sea.
Yeah.
How dare you assume my element? This is 2020. You can't do that no more.
Well, I didn't give alcohol as a choice of travel, so we're just gonna have to.
That's
How'd they even work?
technically water, I guess, right? You drink enough salt water, you probably go loopy, right?
You'll die.
Your alcohol travel is you just got really drunk and think you went somewhere. It was just into the ditch outside.
Can we do that? Can we do that for a year?
Yeah, we had some great adventures. You're just stoned off your ass.
Just been drinking absinthe for a year.
Yeah.
So we get a cart and 2 horses, is what you said?
Yes.
Okay.
Whoever wants to track that.
As in, write it down.
Yeah.
I will be keeper of the wagon.
Okay. I didn't want to.
You're the weird tree man anyway. You keep the
As
wagon.
long as that's my official title.
Sure, you are now. Can I change your name? I will actively change your name.
Weird tree man, keeper of the cart.
Yes.
It would not be out of character for me to call him Weird Tree Man.
Weird tree man, keeper of the wagon.
Well, with a name like Lily, I'm assuming it's supposed to be a woman.
No,
No.
weird tree man, keeper of the
Or
wagon.
are you just that effeminate?
My parents weren't, they didn't care about the gender.
Very, very progressive.
That's why they were burned at the stake.
Well, alright, you've seen my name, right?
I see you also don't care.
Here we go. This is there we go. That's for you, Flo.
Okay, you're not eating my keyboard, don't worry.
Wait, I need to make a title for myself.
So on my thing, it's injury, Nicole, pay, and then flowing. So Nicole, you get to go first.
Oh.
Just about your character and stuff like that.
I'm thinking.
Oh, God.
I haven't figured her out yet. Everybody
Just like even what class you are and stuff you can do. It doesn't have to be your entire fucking backstory.
Good,
I was
good.
born and now I'm here.
I'm never good at this.
Explain your character. I don't think anybody else knows what you are.
I'm an undine demon dancer, and I don't know what else to say, really.
Do you
Honestly,
hit
it's
things?
I do.
You...
It's like a that's what they're called.
They're scalds.
Yeah.
Barbarian is what I want to call it.
I mean, that also works.
That is exactly
Oh,
what they
wow.
are.
That would have gotten the point across very well, actually.
Yeah, I couldn't remember the actual name. I wanted to call it a barbarian. So that's basically me. But I use a scythe because it's elegant and graceful.
Murdering fields of wheat.
What's the name of your homeland?
Don't ask me that. I have no idea.
Does the scythe talk to you? Does it have a creepy eye?
It could. I haven't thought that far ahead.
Do you have a deity?
I do.
Are you
Okay.
male or female?
It's just literally reading the top of the character sheet off of you.
He's going down the list.
Well, yes, this one's being a girl.
If he was to punch you, would you be slightly hurt or very hurt?
How offended would you be?
Probably really offended.
On a scale of 1 to 36, how hurt are you right now?
Let's roll it.
No, you don't have to actually roll it.
Oh my god.
No, I know.
What's your character's name?
Man.
Okay.
Sorry, what was it?
Marin.
Marin?
Mm-hmm.
Like marine, but without the E?
Yes.
Yeah, but I picked the name before I thought about that part.
She's one of the ones who ate all the good crowns.
No, I saw the name. It was in a generator. It was, but I took one of the A's out.
Ah.
Yeah, and then I realized it's almost spelled marine.
Marine.
Oh. Wow, this is convenient because along the theme of all these fucking Aatrox lines that I now have to quote, you getting rid of an A is one of them. Because one of his interactions with Varys is he makes fun of him, saying that all Darkins should have 2 A's in their name. Varys got rid of his.
Does anybody else have any questions for Nicole, character-wise?
I'm sure we'll figure it out as we go along.
I have a question for Nicole, but isn't Jack supposed to be a Darkin?
Jax?
Yeah.
I don't think so. He's just
I
some
don't
weird
think so.
dude who showed up, beat everybody's ass, and decided to use a lamp. I don't think they've changed his lore yet.
There was a memo, Varys. There was a memo.
Injury, pay flowing, 0.
It's because they retconned Varys into a Darkin after Aatrox already came out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pay.
Me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Evie is a magus. She swings her hammer and casts spells with the other hand. She's a tiefling, but can disguise herself as a human at any given point because people are racist, and tieflings are particularly not welcomed.
Racist. I don't know how you say it.
They're tieflings are not a good time. People tend to distrust and not like them.
What kind of spells do you do?
Lightning eventually. Right now, my main thing is I can put my hammer down, walk away from it, and then summon it back to my hand.
I see.
And eventually, I'll be
Acid
casting lightning. I can cast acid splash. Eventually, I'll be casting lightning spells.
I heard that.
Generally a cheerful disposition, but not entirely intelligent. Even though intelligence is one of my highest stats.
Is this test 2.0? Please tell me it's test 2.0.
No, it's more Thor.
I mean, test 2.0 with a hammer kind of sums it up.
Yeah, well, not that stupid. Just
I love test though.
not stupid, but there's a lack of common sense going on there.
She'll actually dig with the bucket instead of wearing it on her head.
No, if we're using the bucket as a comparison, she wouldn't dig with it or put it on her head. She would smack the ground with the bucket, thinking that was important. That's.
I mean, I guess if you can't solve it any other way, just hitting it until it fixes itself is a.
That's the method. And eventually, my hammer will shock when it hits.
I actually feel bad for thinking about my backstory like so much compared to what you guys have put out.
Oh no, okay. Well, you wanted a full description. I was just gonna cut it because Nicole sucked.
I haven't thought about anything, so.
But
story of really.
Shut up.
Tiefling. So obviously, one parentage is a demon of some variety, which is the father, human mother. She hated her child, thought it was an abomination, ditched it somewhere. So a bunch of adventurers found it, raised it in their group, and now Evie wants to be a hero.
So it's Reyna.
Who the hell's Reyna?
From fucking what's it called? I thought I said to make my abilities average.
No. Wait. I don't know. Oh yeah, I guess that is kind of correct. Maybe, yeah.
Just lightning instead of fire.
Yeah, I guess. I didn't think about that. She was not a memorable character. I like Mavis. I think there we go. That's a good personality equivalent that only you understand.
I just need to watch it.
But there you go. And that's the abridged version.
Woo.
Before we go on, anybody have any questions? There will be a test.
Mini Thor, got it.
I'll think of my questions later.
Like I at least I already know that it's female, but like I don't know, Homeland, like, and like, are you from really far away, fairly close?
Again,
you can pull that out of your ass if you want to.
Well, no, she was ditched, so she has no idea. She was raised on the road with adventurers.
So okay.
So it's all over.
Near and far, to answer your question.
All right. So my turn now.
Yeah.
All right. Outside of my board, no. No. All right. So
Keep going.
character's name is Gay as Folk.
Fine, all right.
I'm glad you said that like Deus Vult. That makes me very happy.
That's what we're doing, right?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So anyway, born from humans, abandoned, picked up by dwarves, raised for quite a while. If you've ever seen the movie The Jerk, just think of that, and that's basically
Get away from the cans. He hates cans.
Kinda, yeah. But no, like like it wasn't until he was like 15 that he realized that he was quite a bit taller, and
So elf.
yeah, like eventually they're like, no, like, dude, you're human, and he was like, oh fuck, and so he went out to, yeah, I might as well say that I didn't know what like a dwarven land would be called or whatever, so I asked Rag, and he said, you want me to pull it out of my ass? And I said, sure, and he never got back to me. So I attempted to name the homeland Shitstania, because I mean, like, that would be coming out of his ass, but that didn't fly, so I went with Mudloaf instead.
Got it.
That was perfectly fine. I just told him to add a couple of K's and a few Z's in there, and it'd work.
Yeah.
The Z's are silent.
spelled like this, but it's pronounced like that.
Of course it is.
So whatever deity that they were worshiping, like his family, I mean, yeah, he ended up just saying like, well, like I'm not even a dwarf, so like, do I really, do I really respect this god of dwarves? And he was like, screw it, let's go on a find myself journey type thing. So he started roaming around and eventually ended up in a I guess what you call like a traveling freak show as a beardless dwarf. But they very quickly realized that he was human and like he's not that great of a bluffer. In fact, yeah. See.
So what's the real story?
Yeah. That's it. He's also not that great of a truth teller. Well, okay, that's a little better. But anyway, so after like a year of trying to convince this traveling freak show that like he like really is a beardless dwarf and it just not working out, he was like, all right, fine, like I'm human, and he ended up meeting this group from a restaurant in the town nearby called Contemporary Nights, and he got hired there as a little gladiator of sorts to fight while rich assholes are eating. And eventually he came across you guys while working there, and he decided to join you.
Same as before. Anybody got any questions? Oh
I
wait,
have
what's your
many.
class and stuff?
I have many, none of which will be answered right this minute.
Do you want to hear about my new deity that I found along the way?
You know what? Sure, go ahead.
All right.
Have you found Jesus?
Oh, I should mention that like he left on his little journey to find himself at the around the age of 15, like just shortly afterwards. He's now 20, so he's been going around for about 5 years now. Haven't seen his adoptive family, but anyway. So like I said, I don't really know what the fucking dwarven family was actually worshipping because we never got that far. But he along his travels, he ended up speaking with somebody who worshipped Barzak, but he just cannot pronounce that properly, so he constantly calls it Balsac. But
This is going places.
He doesn't get any special powers from his god.
Not even if you touch it the right way.
But anyway, so like Barzak is like a deity of many things. One of them being travelers. So he was like, I mean, that works. I'm traveling around, been traveling around, going to continue traveling around. So yeah.
Man, that poorly drawn lines comic is starting to get way more accurate than I intended it to.
Also, if you want to get like real meta with it, his HP is the same as his AC, 17. So
if you got to kill him, do 18 damage in a row. Real quick.
Actually, Indra saying something made me think about something that I should probably add. Because it would make sense that even though Mine is the age of 27, they've been adventuring alone for 7 years because the last of the adventurers that raised her retired at 20. When she was 20, they retired. They just set up shop and was like, "We're done." So she set out on her own.
And what I'm sure you said I was just too amazed to really soak it all in. What kind of a thing are you?
Me?
Yes.
I'm technically a fighter.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like that is my class or whatever.
Okay.
But I'm not really that time that I spent as like basically like an actor in Contemporary Nights, like I was just more concerned about not getting hurt than I was actually, like fighting.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Multi-class fighter bard, got it.
No, like it's straight fighter. I
Mhm.
just
I
like
can sing pretty good.
my focus is just not, nah, dude. Like, yeah. I can't sing.
And
Wow. I only got higher than that because I have a racial bonus of 2 charisma.
But
Racist.
yeah.
Okay.
Before we move on to flowing, any questions, anybody?
So you just punch stuff?
No, I mean
With an
I have my trusty dwarven war axe, but
Okay.
I'm just there to be a shield, literally.
He's
So-
secretly the masked strength.
So we have 2 tanks. Great.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sure, call me Captain America. You can be Thor, I'll be Captain America.
God, this is already making my head hurt.
Just call me Groot. It's fine.
I swear to
we
God,
got the whole unit.
I'll just remove all of you from the fucking chat channel and go on about my own. I'll sit here and play with myself.
Gross.
Yeah.
Hmm.
There you go. All right, Floyd, you're up.
Okay.
I can't
Well,
wait till I get,
officially
like, a gravity
speaking,
room and put it on my
officially
hammer.
speaking, the name is Angstor Treestrider the Sixth. But everybody calls me Lily.
1 second. I gotta turn you up, and you guys say that again.
Yeah, why are you so low?
Because there are other people in the room. Deal with it.
Then they should hear this too. It's very important.
Why aren't you playing this over your speakers on the TV in the living room, man? Come on.
Angstora Treestrider the Sixth, but goes by Lily. Don't ask me where the Lily came from because I'm still not entirely sure.
I was getting ready to ask you where the lily came from.
He said not to ask. Oh God.
Well, I was getting ready to ask before he said that.
Look, when you're out in nature and people are a bit, hippie-ish, you just don't question it after a while.
Do you have a beard?
It just kind of happens. I
You
was
have a beard?
I mean, do you see the picture down there?
No, I don't see anything.
Well, if you opened up the avatar section of the program,
Good. All right, so I'm just gonna call you Treebeard then.
that's fine.
Treebeard Woodfist. That's a
So-
Diablo 2 monster.
Of course it was. So, was brought up to follow the deity Cod. Yes, that's a thing. I looked it up myself.
I was about to say, is that actually one? I don't know this.
Yeah, it is.
Treehead Woodfist.
That particular deity is usually depicted by a young girl who is tattered and dirty, but just having fun out in nature because nature.
How
So
do you spell that?
KOD, no spaces. Andrew, how old, Mr. Folk over there?
20.
Yeah, so funny enough, I've been missing my son for about 20 years.
Nah. I'm human, fucker.
It's just like,
Female, so I'm good.
Would you have a son with? A fucking
What?
bear?
Look, we don't ask
Okay.
questions in the forest, okay? Everybody loves everybody. Nature is
the one you
good,
found,
okay?
Floyd?
So, is your in-game model gonna be Ivern?
More specifically, Robin Williams from Jumanji.
Ooh dear.
Daisy.
Yeah, that one, right?
Okay.
But other than that, I mean, so like I said, go by Lily. I have a dog companion, not an animal companion. Let me make that very clear. Usually just stays in my backpack.
God,
His name
you
is
have
Pad.
another dog.
You have a dog?
Yeah, named Pad.
And
Just
how
hangs out
old is
my
that dog? Is it 20 or older?
I'm afraid to know the answers to these questions and why you're asking them.
It's still very much a puppy. I've only had him for about 15 years. He still hasn't aged, which is kind of weird. But
are you sure your son is 20?
that I am aware of. Yes, thank you.
I'm just trying to narrow down the suspect.
I'm glad that my character is very accepting and doesn't ask these questions.
Human. Obviously, I don't know if that was obvious or not.
I was gonna say obviously.
Do typical nature thing. Yeah. What else?
So wait, how old are you?
43. Human.
Why are you always so old?
That's not even old.
Why are you old? How are you always the fucking geriatric in every single one of these?
He's living out his fantasy, man. Leave him alone.
You're a level 1 druid at the age of 43.
Never said I was a good one, okay?
Oh, God.
This is gonna go well. I got good high hopes.
I really hope that, like, a year down the line when we're, like, really deep into the story, you find out that you're your own grandpa.
Look, age is just a number, man.
Especially apparently when you're high all the fucking time.
Look, just because I forgot which berry was which
injury.
doesn't mean anything.
Injury. He's his own son.
Oh.
That's why you've been missing for 20 years.
That's why you can't find him.
Wait a minute.
It's good thing I'm taking notes.
I hit record, so.
When?
Oh, let me see here. Hold on. I've been recording for 27 minutes, so I have everything.
Oh, man. All right, then.
Yep.
I actually have a screenshot of Falling trying to figure out who his son is.
Except it's more trees and vines than actual paper and string. He just kind of walked into a bramble bush and got really confused for a minute.
So are you going to give us the backstory on the narrator, Reg?
I'm Jesus.
That's not on the approved deity list.
Bullshit, it's not. I'm Jesus. Just because I actually forgot, how old was your character, Nicole? It was like young for the class, but
77. Yeah, 77. She's young for her race, but like so much older than everybody else.
Sorry, I have like a fucking 16-year-old following you around.
It's like grandma age.
Yeah, for normal people.
Yeah.
So that's everybody's stuff. I hope y'all took notes. There'll be a test tomorrow.
I'll go back and listen to this.
I mean, it's nothing but nonsense anyway, so I'm good.
Yeah, just just for every fucking question, it's not even multiple choice. Just put all the above.
I'm gonna make a legit backstory this week.
I don't believe you.
I mean, you
She doesn't believe her
shouldn't.
either.
She doesn't believe herself either.
You probably shouldn't, but I'm gonna try. I have like one element for it, and the rest of it, I have no idea.
Yeah, water.
No, not that element.
Marine.
I was gonna say Nami, but I figured that was too.
Nami is a fish character.
Nami is also a wave in Japan, or in Japanese.
In Japan.
Leave me alone.
And when you take that wave from Japan and move it to a different country,
It becomes a wave.
Yeah. Anyway.
Does anybody have any other questions for anybody else?
Again, many, but they're not going to be answered.
Ask away.
It's probably not an answer to them. That's the fun thing. So yeah, you've been traveling together for about a year, doing little odd jobs, stuff like that. Like you've acquired the horses, the wagon. Was that?
Did I get his hat?
Do you want a hat?
Well, if I'm doing odd job.
Let's say you're doing odd job.
Who throws his shoe? Honestly.
Sorry, I had to make the joke. You can continue.
I mean, you can add a hat if you want. I don't fucking care. Doing like I said, little small things enough to basically go. Yes, we're not just random peons. We can actually accomplish things without dying much. Acquired the wagon, a couple horses, and it's not just like a El Cheapo thing. Like there's enough room for quite literally all four of you to just chill in the back for a length of time. Not literally a house wagon, but good sized. If anybody wants to name your horses, feel free. I don't really care. And whatever all of you just thought of first, the answer is no.
Damn it. Because I was going to go with... No, that's wrong. The correct answer is first horse is Horsey McHorse, and the second horse is Dave.
Dave and Steve.
Excuse you.
No? What's Steve?
Me, last I checked. I am not a horse.
Steve is his actual name.
That's my name last I checked. It's written on my underwear. Which I can read.
Like, in-game,
which I can read because the tag faces front.
You know what? I'll just ask them their names later, and we'll just cut to the chase there.
God, another fucker that can talk to animals.
Yes.
To the chase, I get it.
Wait a minute, what?
You were talking about names and you made a name pun.
Oh wait, huh?
Haha, got it.
Year stuff.
What are the stats for a chakram?
A number. Common.
Oh wait, job. But
I don't know if everybody else is experiencing this, but everybody seems to be lagging.
Is it everybody or just Injury? Because you came through clear. Injury did not.
I'm getting Rag and Injury choppy.
No,
You're clear though.
I was about to say Rag I didn't even hear him speak.
Yeah, it seems to be better now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I saw the connection to the server dip down into the red, but it popped back up.
I'm trying to think. Traveling together for a year, wagon horses. If y'all, I'll give everybody like another 150 gold just for kind of like odds and ends stuff to throw into the wagon. So like 150 each, y'all can pick some shit. And
how much does a barrel of ale cost?
A barrel.
Yes, one barrel. Is that a thing that I could look up?
probably.
I'm sure, probably.
Well, considering I typed Pathfinder B and the first thing that came up was barrel of ale.
Well, there you go.
What's the cost on it?
15 gold. I'm just guessing. Probably not.
A gallon is 2 silver? How many gallons in a barrel?
55.
How do you know that?
Look, don't ask questions.
So 2 silver times 55.
1 gold, 10. Do it.
It's only 1 gold 10 for a barrel?
Yeah. Hey,
Unless
we're not talking.
unless you're doing craft stuff, then we gotta.
Yeah, a bottle of absinthe is 30 gold. But a gallon of ale is apparently also 8 pounds, so that's a heavy fucking barrel.
I want 2 barrels,
We'll come back to that later.
and then that'll be us. We'll get fish naked.
Party, got all that done. I'm just going through my list of stuff to make sure I covered it.
And the name of the video is Sacramental Wine, but I typed sacrificial wine into the search bar and still got the result, so victory.
I mean, I guess sacrificial wine works too. Did that. Who typed it?
That's what they call church wine.
I guess that's technically correct.
Technically correct.
Yeah, I guess Oddjob Tat would be a chakram. It's a throwing ring that's sharp.
Yeah.
See, but it would have to come back.
No.
It's also part boomerang.
If I can get it enchanted, I'll get it enchanted with returning.
Call weapon like I do.
No.
You just call it mid-flight and it comes back.
Mhm.
Boomerang fish. Throw it and it comes back to you.
I covered that. So, the last little bit, say about a week, y'all been kind of just cruising. Nothing really exciting's happening. It kind of in between. I'm not gonna say odd jobs again. Someone wants to do odd job, man. That's a bit much for me.
Hey man, I got his hat. I'll roll a 13 again.
Magic. What's your dex? 3. That's not bad.
Also,
12.
we're gonna have to revisit this and figure out what it's like for me to throw my hammer.
Oh yeah. I think it's based on strength. But yeah, just kind of traveling. Nothing big or exciting going on. Just finished up a last little. We need you to go burn some goblins out. No one died, so it was a success. Going down the road, it starts getting a little busier. You see farms, little hamlets on the side, a few people out working fields, stuff like that. They look up, they look around, wave, friendly people, not trying to murder anybody yet. Up the road, you see a town kind of on the horizon. Can't pick out too many details. Has a small wall. Traffic starts picking up a little bit more as you're getting closer. There's more people around it. You start approaching the gate. It's open. You see a couple of guards just kind of hanging out outside, leaning against the wall. Basic armor. See some leather, breastplates. One guy's got a spear. The other one just has a sword. People coming and going freely. Yeah, y'all pull up to the gate, and now you're here.
We started from the bottom, now we here.
You started from over there, and now you're here.
Just to make sure, did you say they were leaning against the wall or laying against the wall?
Leaning.
Okay.
Yeah, they're just kind of like leaning back against the wall.
They seem bored.
And let's keep them that way.
God, no, not now, Jesus. At least wait until next week to start shit. Y'all also you don't really know what town you're at. You pretty much just finished up last thing, waved, said bye, and hit the road.
You know what can happen.
Shit can be started.
Dear.
I mean, if we have no reason to stop, we just keep going.
I was about to say, question I should probably ask before anything.
Yes.
Are we, not necessarily to you, Rag, but just in general, trying to take on another light little task out in the countryside, or what is the general consensus here of what we're planning on doing?
I mean, we just got done with a quest, I guess, if you want to call it that.
We burned out some goblins.
And
were our narrator's words.
yeah. So, I assume we're going back to tell the people.
Oh no! Like you finished that up and left that place.
Oh, okay. So,
Yeah, right now you're literally just like, all right.
We've been in
thanks,
transit
guys,
for a
bye.
while. And
we're in between jobs.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I was under the impression that we were on our way back to the quest giver.
Oh no! Yeah, you already left those people. You left there about a week ago. You just
you would have seen a question mark above somebody's head. That's how you know
okay.
you. Okay.
So we just came up to a town that we don't know. Why don't we have a fucking map?
No one has maps in these things. You know that.
Well, I just need to know which way is north, and everything's fine.
Right. Okay, then which way is north, asshole?
Hang on, I can tell you.
Yeah, someone has the spell. That makes me oddly happy.
That's splash.
Who's what? Whoa! I missed a lot. What just happened?
Which way is north?
Just replay the last 5 minutes.
We sat here confirming that we're in between jobs, and now we don't know where we are exactly, and nobody has a map, and apparently Lily knows which way is north.
Got it. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to say it this way instead of just that way. As you're facing the gate, north is to your right.
Thank you, kind sir. Kind voice that emanates from the ether.
I'm Jesus.
So we're facing. So we're facing east then.
West.
West.
Oh, north is on our right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I had it reversed.
Wait, guidance doesn't fucking tell you where north is.
I have no idea if it does or not.
Oh my god. Is it a spell sense
I'm sorry.
direction?
No, it's no
There you
direction.
go.
Okay.
That's the right one. I started reading guidance. I was like, wait a minute, this isn't right. You got a +1 on rolling a saving throw.
Details.
Should have made you roll fucking survival for it. You fail your fucking survival check and down is north.
If you look at a map, that is correct.
Hey, I also know which way is north. I don't need your hanky panky cantrips.
You and your goddamn magics.
I don't know shit.
Oh, wait a minute.
I know that ground is ground.
Well, I'm here to tell you that the ground is in fact not always ground.
Have you met my hammer?
Oh,
I
that's
know.
even worse.
I know things.
Geography is not the right roll. I did that for... Okay, fine.
I was
This is
getting
The dirt is in fact not north.
Wow.
Well, if that's the case, I'm just gonna walk into the middle of town and see if that's what's going on. What's here? He said it was kind of small-ish, but enough to be guarded.
Yeah, I mean I don't know the different descriptions for towns, but a small country town, like not a city.
Hamlet.
But I guess that works.
You fucker, I was going to say that.
I kind of feel like if we've been traveling for a week and been stuck in the wagon, then it'd be nice to actually have a room to sleep in for at least a day. And then
Stretch our legs.
Yeah,
Go shopping.
maybe.
Yeah, we're gonna get our nails did.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I hand you
You
a
boys
rock
Bag
out
with
of
this
my
extra
pocket.
150 gold I'm carrying around.
You boys can fuck off. How about that? Spa day. Let's
Yes.
You're not taking a creepy old wilderness man?
My
I was just gonna give him
My
a rock
hooves
to
need
file their
filing,
nails
okay?
with, but okay.
Hey. You know what my name is.
With a name like that, you have to come to.
Who wants the 11th hour old man character? There's only one gay option, and it's the old man.
Hey, we can have a girls' night out.
Yeah.
That scares me. So y'all go into town. It's not crowded. You can fit your wagon through fairly easily. Streets are wide. Where you're at now, you just see a few kind of closed off buildings. Nothing that looks to be a shop. They look more houses, stuff like that. You head farther into town. Again, people are friendly, waving, saying hey. You do see multiple races. None really seem to stand out, as there being more of elves, dwarves, humans, gnomes. I almost said gnolls, and that is not correct. You see a few orcs, a couple of demons.
There's a kobold with some candles. We ignore him.
You realize you're in the wrong place.
A skeletal dragon, no big deal. Whatever.
The Lich is selling his wares over in the corner.
Wait a minute, we went wrong.
We can go buy some garlic from him on the black market.
Hey, if there's any place to buy some garlic, it's from a Lich on the black market, alright?
I'm really confused about that still. Like, everything else made sense, and it's just fucking garlic. Here's just the worst drug ever made, and garlic.
I'm not making it. I'm not making any sauce then.
So y'all head farther into the town. At this point, you realize you really don't know where anything is yet. So you're just kind of cruising the streets looking.
Yeah, just strolling through.
I'm having
looking
a
out-
great time.
I'm looking out for any place that sells tea.
Okay. So real quick. Apparently the heading for where garlic is herbs and black market items. So for whatever reason, they're in the same chart or whatever.
And so if I need some thyme or some rosemary, we're fucked.
I was thinking more along Sloan could go buy his tea in the black market too.
I'm just saying. According to the black market, if I want like a gram of oregano, what's that gonna run me? Asking for a friend.
An amount. I guess, are y'all going to just keep kind of wandering? Do you want to stop and ask anybody? I mean, there.
Yeah. I mean, sure. I'll walk up to anybody that seems willing to listen.
I'm probably just enraptured by the sights to the point where just standing on... Is our wagon covered?
Yes.
Okay, so
But it's one of those things you can kind of roll the sides up.
Well, I'm just saying I'm probably standing on the framing at the highest point, just sort of looking at everything. Whatever will support my weight. That is also up.
The wagon?
There you go. Well, I'm thinking like an old Western wagon with like the canvas.
He's full on Little House on the Prairie right now.
I'm on that. I'm standing on that.
He is on the prairie.
Just shouting nonsense at look at that, look at that, look at that. Hey, that's cool, that's neat. What's that? Hey, what's that? Cool, neat, huh? What? Hopefully everybody else is ignoring the ravings, but that's what's coming out.
You say something?
Exactly. There you go. We've been adventuring for a year. This is not a new occurrence.
Unfortunately not.
Very excitable.
I feel like my character would think it was kind of cute, so she's not gonna say anything, just riding on the back of the wagon. But yeah,
She's encouraging it.
Mhm.
Your name is actually pronounced. I keep wanting to say Gaius, and I'm like, that's not right. Your middle name is Us.
No, yeah, it's Az, like AZZ.
Gay as.
Gay as fuck.
Mr. Dwarf.
It's the dwarf man.
We
He's
discussed,
big for
I
his
don't
size.
know if were you there? Were you around when we discussed this?
Yes, I was there.
Yeah, well then you know that he to me he is the dwarf guy.
So yeah, Gabe manages to kind of weigh somebody down, stop the wagon. They come up and ask, it's kind of obvious that you're new to town because of reasons.
Yeah.
A certain demon child being a
I'm
child.
disguised. They can't know.
Yeah.
They don't notice.
Yeah, you're also older than me, but you're still a child.
I don't
Come now,
have to
children, no
succeed
fighting.
any checks to pass as human. So until I declare myself not, they don't know that.
Yeah. No, I'm like that. That's not me like outing you or anything like that. That's obviously just
They know that you're not human, but
I pass as humanoid, and that's up to them, I guess. Like it says that I pass as humanoid.
yeah. I mean, I gotta find a picture I like.
And I'm white, so it helps.
you got that privilege going for you, huh?
It lined up. It kind of lined up really good because I chose a specific demon
Color
type,
of your skin. Got it.
and it just happens to be under one of their colorings. If white was an option, I was like, got it. Privilege done. I could have gone the opposite way and been actually black, and I was like, nah, can't do that.
Then you'd have to be oppressed all the time.
I think my options were black, blue, purple, and white. And I was like, nah, I'm just gonna stick with make it easy on me.
But then you could have been a purple people eater.
Anyway, I like to imagine y'all are actually having this conversation in front of the person.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, I could have been black.
See, you make a joke, but if one of them actually brought that up, I'm pretty sure she'd be way happy to explain how it works in front of anybody.
The fucking demon hunters are out in forest. Yeah, you know that one. But
Yeah, put my arm around your shoulder and just kind of like.
around her shoulder, I think that maybe just fucking stuff a sock in her mouth and drag her back to the cart.
Like not discreet really, but like like hey friend, come here. Shh, put your hand over her mouth.
Just
Yeah, you
just
have to climb on top of the damn wagon.
just don't touch the horns. I think they're an erogenous zone.
No, don't worry. It's just kind of like shoulder mouth. Shh. Okay.
Or the tail. I think that's worse.
Just fucking strangle her to get her to shut up.
Which would be hard because I'm very strong.
If I have to, I'll do a handstand to kick you in the ass for mine. I got -2 to acrobatics, but I'll still do it.
You were working.
You're way overreacting. Throw something shiny down an alley, and away I go.
That's not nearly as fun.
He wants to eat shit and break his neck 30 seconds into the
night place, and
he didn't say he was good at
acrobatics.
Nah, dude. All I do is fight, and I don't even try. Like I don't even try to fight. I just try to not get hurt.
Okay.
His nickname was the Turtle.
Okay, Mitch.
I want to imagine you have a picture of a turtle on your shield.
I wear studded leather in the heavy wooden shield.
I don't know. The only fictional person I know that had a turtle shield did not end well. I
Anyway,
giggled because he knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yep.
So anyway, what happens?
like I say, you stop the wagon, you wave a guy down. One of the kind of people on the side looks up, comes over.
Guy or girl?
Guy.
Okay.
It really scares me that something rolled when I saw that. I said guide, and I see your fucking shit. Okay, Mock Gladiator. Never mind.
No.
I was like, wait a minute.
that was just yet another misclick. It keeps happening with this fucking sheet because like I don't know where I can and can't click.
Oh yeah, I was just really confused. It said guide, and I like ding. Wait. He comes up, looks over the wagon and the strange person on top, and I imagine that all of you are visible at this point. No one's really hiding.
Nope.
And he comes up. He's not hiding, looking at the wagon, slightly confused to see everybody here, but nothing out of the ordinary. Introduces himself. I don't have a name yet, so he's just going to be not named.
Okay.
Dave.
There's too many Daves. I'm saving that for someone fancy.
Hello, not. I'm taking you very literally.
Yeah. First name not, last name named.
Oh, you fucked up now.
Not in the mid. Shit, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, introduce himself, kind of looks at it. Sticks out his hand to shake yours. So y'all look like you are new here. How are y'all doing?
I
I'm
reach out.
great. This place is amazing.
I'm just rolling my eyes.
That kind of works with my low charisma, but I just kind of reach out my hand and then that happens.
Shaking your hand and the person on top is just screaming at him.
and like when that happens, I kind of yank my hand back, like what the, and then back out again.
So he's shaking your hand and also very confused. But,
Me too.
real quick though, I don't want it to seem like it's not a forced being friendly, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like not
Yeah.
even I roll for it. Like he's just not a bad person.
So I introduced myself as gay as fuck. And he probably looks at me funny. I go, yeah.
Well, it depends on
His name is not Named. Okay, he's not judging.
That's also true. But who knows what those words could mean in this place?
Wall start bleeding.
And just say like, these are my compatriots. We've been out on the road for about a week now, and we're looking for an inn if he happens to know one
I
nearby.
wave violently. Like it looks like my arm is hurting. Violently waving.
I'll
And,
like peek around the side and wave too, but not get out since Gay has this covered.
Yeah. You can trust Gay to cover you. Anyway, like wondering if there's an inn nearby, or if there isn't, where I might be able to find one. And also, probably should have asked the guards before I came in, but what's the name of this town?
Well, he looks at the rest of the party. Waves, says hello. And he tells you that this is the town of K Grove, Cay Grove. If you're looking for an inn, head up the road you're going on, straight ahead, first left. Make the first right after that, and it should be on your left. 1 second.
Left, right, left.
Left. Yes, left, right, left. And you. Holy shit, my screen just went janky.
Gross.
On the sign outside, you should see two trees with what looks like a stream going in between them. You can't miss it.
The 2 Pines Mall, my favorite.
Man,
Is there anything else y'all
tree?
Or is there anything else I can do for you? I should say not.
What do you guys do for fun around here?
Stuff.
And things.
Sometimes. The usual. You're actually just in time to catch the. I'll say it's like spring. I don't know what the hell you would call it, but not a harvest festival, but like a spring festival. Where make a fancy name up. Just in time to catch.
The warming of the weather festival.
Yeah, that one. You're actually just in time to catch that. It'll be in should be in about 2 days. If you happen to go to the town square, you'll see them setting up. Some of the stuff are there, and outside the. Oh man, I got to do directions in my head. The west gate, y'all came in the east gate.
I'm on the west bank. I'm on the east bank.
Except you're not jumping. Well, no, you might be able to jump across the town.
Not that critical.
And that's where most of the evening festivities will take place. It should be. He looks up, checking the time in his head. About 2 days, and the festival will be starting.
Sounds like a lovely time.
Loud
Booze
gasp
for everyone.
Loud gasp. There's a festival.
This isn't a question for the guy, but actually for you. Is there like a guild system, or how do we accept quests and whatnot? Just from random people, or like is there actually?
I'm glad you brought that up because I meant to actually said.
I was
there
going
is
to
actually
check for like a notice board or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say there is actually like a, but pretty much like you said, just a guild system that kind of handles a lot of the. You don't have to be a like member of it, but they do handle where people go and we need this taken care of, and you know how they work.
Is there a specific name for it, like like the Hunter's Lodge or whatever, like or like something national, international, so on and so forth, or is it just like there may be one in or like in this town and it might have a different name, or
okay, I'll say this outside the game for everybody because you should obviously know about it by now. It just quite literally like an Adventurers Guild. There might not be one in every town, but there's at least like there might not be a
charge.
Yeah, there might not be a set place, but it could even just be like go find the mayor of the town and he kind of handles big big national, international stuff like that will be, it can take a while to get out everywhere, but most places will know about large things going on.
Right.
Like, dragon attacks and shit like that. Smaller, like the last thing y'all just did, going and killing a few goblins and stuff like that. That town, maybe the one next door, something like that. And you can also, people don't have to post it there. You can take individual quests and stuff if you want to, but.
All right. Just wondering because like my next question after the whole inn thing and like what might be fun around here is just if they had a like an Adventurers Guild or whatnot, and if they did, where that might be.
Don't have an actual, I guess I'd say, building for it, but there is a representative here. They come from as soon as I click the random name generator.
It's a weird name for a town.
Hey man, this thing fucking saves my ass all the goddamn time.
I don't know. I think my guild name is perfect.
No, I don't. We have a representative from the capital Avic, AVIC. And if you don't actually find them at the Hungry Archer, the tavern he's sending y'all to, they'll be at the mayor's house. You can ask anybody in the tavern where that's at, and he'll be able to. I shouldn't say the mayor's house. Like I guess town hall would be the mayor's house too. But he'll be able to. Anybody in the tavern will be able to point you in that direction if you don't find the representative there. Don't remember his name, but it's an elf. I only say that because I don't have
the rep or the mayor.
The rep, sorry.
Okay.
It is the representative is a male elf.
Male, you say?
God damn it.
One of my moms is a female elf.
One of my moms.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Moving on.
Yeah. Evie will
Nature.
say that she has 3 moms. Is there a problem with that?
We don't judge you.
We're extremely progressive.
The adventure party that picked her up is a group of 4 ladies, and 3 of them she refers to as her mom. So she has 3 moms. And 1 sister.
And I guess the sister is the oldest one out of all of them.
Nope, the sister's the youngest one, and the one that taught her how to use some magic.
Aw.
And is also kind of stupid.
Friends in the family.
And the mom that taught her how to use a hammer was very quiet, didn't talk much. The one that taught her to disguise herself as a human the whole time was a very wily cat lady, and the leader of the group was a very cold, sort of not happy elf that was not very personable, but gave off super like lioness vibes. Where if you fucked with everybody, she just sort of would stab you in the eyes.
That's violent.
Yeah, no,
They all sound really cool, though.
yeah, I wonder where I got the inspiration from them.
Yeah, I know exactly where you got the inspiration.
I wonder what they're based on.
Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Yeah.
Any other questions for the guy, though?
Nah, I don't want to take up too much of his time.
Yeah, that's more than
Thank you
enough.
for the information. And I guess we head towards the end first, so we can
Sounds great.
get a place to stay and hopefully, and and then do our shopping.
Yeah.
And might I ask, what are these roads made of exactly?
They're just simple dirt roads. Like they're not
Oh.
paved or anything.
Well, if that's
Earth
the
is
case,
Earth.
I take out 2 rocks and make some horse hoof noises, just for the ambiance.
Yeah, we don't have coconuts.
Yeah, no, that's an exotic fruit around these places.
Better find
I
some
bet they're
swallows.
not on the black market though.
They might not be.
Let's not go to Camelot. 'Tis a silly place.
You're a druid, right? Talk to a couple swallows. Have them get you some.
No, we're not going there right now.
But not African swallows.
I refuse.
No, they're not
I
migratory.
refuse.
They're migratory.
Well, the guy, says goodbye. Hope y'all have a good day. And goes back to whatever the hell he was doing before y'all showed up.
Thank you, information giver. You did your role admirably.
I wave violently.
We'll never see you again.
It looks like my arm is gonna leave my body violently.
Yeah, I just kind of like toss a little wave out the back. As I'm assuming we're going past him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is where one of y'all just breaks for all. You're gonna die soon.
I throw my hammer.
Please don't.
It's fine. I can bring it back.
Yeah, so y'all go out, follow his directions, and make it to the inn/tavern. You see the signs outside. It's kind of like, it's not off by itself, like in a corner or anything like that, but there is a fairly big area around it, cleared. You see spots for horses and stuff like that. You pull up out front. The front door is open. It's not super busy. It's midday, but you do see a few people kind of inside, walking back and forth, sitting at tables, stuff like that. Yeah, I was
I'm
gonna go.
assuming there's a counter that we can
Oh, fuck.
go to.
I totally forgot to ask how long the festival was going to be going for.
Oh,
Well, we don't know now.
Yeah.
We can always
Yeah.
ask somebody in the tavern.
Nope, literally no one else knows.
No. We missed our chance with the information giver.
Now I have to find a liquor goblin and get the rope, right?
But yeah, if y'all hop off the wagon, then I don't want to speak for you. I'm assuming y'all just kind of tie the horses up and go on in.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Um,
am I safe to assume that we're planning on staying long enough to witness this festival?
I don't mind. Like, it
I think
sounds
that's-
interesting to me.
I think that's entirely up to us. I think.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
yeah,
it's
it's
like
this is
I'm
the party
asking you guys.
Tentatively plan on it unless shit goes sideways, in which case.
I'm out.
I'm just excited. I'm excited to be in somewhere new. I heard festival somewhere new. I'm all about it.
I'm gonna be optimistic that we're gonna still eat. We won't have anything super detrimental happen in the next 2 days.
I want to
the world's
help
gonna
people. I want to be a hero and help people. So if there's problems to be solved, that's where I'm at.
We're gonna play this like No Time to Explain. So shit's about to. Suddenly, there's a shark with a laser, and just shit's going weird.
Can I be its friend?
No.
Oh.
I would like to handle animal.
I throw my hammer.
Like, this is gonna be a festival of blood. I know it.
Oh.
I've seen the Red Wedding. That was great.
Oh look, sacrifices.
I've heard of the Red Wedding, but never seen it.
I both seen it and read it, and it's a time. It's definitely a time.
I saw that South Park episode.
I also saw the Black Friday South Park episode, and they do it justice. They do it justice.
I like the Woodland Critters South Park episode.
My favorite one is the one where Cartman is making fun of Wendy's report about breast cancer.
I haven't seen that one.
Oh, it's so good. Wendy beats the crap out of him.
I
Right.
mean, I like any sort of catharsis moment where Cartman just gets what he's due.
Me too.
I still want some tea.
Oh my god, you're so needy.
I want ale. I would go if we're in an inn straight to the bar. They got ale. I want it.
Oh,
I
y'all do go in.
Stan Lee as Guardian Ale.
You tie your wagon up outside, all that good stuff. Go in. It's a fairly large building, stone walls. Off on from the door, I'm just going to say off to the right. It's got a fireplace kind of in the middle of the wall. There's a little stage in the corner. Looking at that fireplace, to the right of that is a stage in the corner. Most of the back wall is taken up with like a big bar. You see a kind of middle-aged human back there behind the bar. Male.
Andrew,
Oh boy.
you would have told us that you performed at some point, right?
I mean, you guys met me at my place of work.
Okay, all right. I'm just making sure that that's something I know. In which case, I elbow nudge you and point at the stage very excitedly, like, "Hey, stage,
you do
stage,
you do realize I fought, right?
Yeah,
like,
no, he didn't like perform like Bard. He punched like Roller.
You realize I'm an idiot, right? Right? I'm hoping that maybe us fighting each other is a good show. Is where I'm.
You literally have a
I
barbarian with you.
I was gonna say I can do that.
Yeah, but
I'm a
she
performer.
didn't perform. Fuck her.
Oh, ow.
I'm not expecting much. I'm just saying, hey, I see a stage. I'm putting on a show, you know?
You did kind of not tell anybody what you did, Nicole, so that's your fault.
I said I was a barbarian. I said I was a barbarian. Actually, I forgot the name, so you told him I was a barbarian.
Still didn't even remember what the fuck it was.
No, it's Scald. I remember this time.
Like, he can shrug me off, and that's okay, because I'm not offended by that. But I'm just saying that what I would do upon seeing a stage is immediately turn to somebody I know performs in some consequence and be like, "Hey, stage. There's a stage."
Like we can
I
ask
was
them if we
thinking
can
about
utilize
it.
the stage, but we're not going to just take the stage.
This is mine now. Over there with a fucking hammer and a fucking pry bar trying to take it off the damn wall. But yeah, so you see the barn back. A couple waitresses just. There's not really enough people in there to worry about. There's a couple guys at the bar. You see a few other people. Let's say a dozen people total. Yeah, they all. As you come in, they all kind of look up and just go back to eating, drinking, whatever they were doing.
I would like to try and find some tea.
I throw down a bunch of coins because I can't do math on the counter and order ales for everybody in my party.
Can I help you? Would
What?
that be offensive? Can I help you with your
what?
coins?
Why?
Because you
If
need
put
help.
if you put, no, I don't. I have a lot of money.
Okay, that's not what you're. No, if you need help counting the coins, I can help you with that. I know you don't need help with your.
You could point it out. I don't know if I would accept your
That's
input.
Well,
That's what I
the
said, would you be
bartender behind the
offended?
bar looks really confused. Says,
They're shiny. I put them on the counter. I say ales for that one, me, and a tea for the bearded one. That's what I say.
Tea for the beard.
he looks at the coins on the counter, looks up again, is really confused. All total, that would only be 14 copper. I don't need all of this.
I'm
I
not
looked
gonna say
quizzically
anything.
at my coins for a second, and I put a silver and a copper on the counter.
This already makes my head hurt.
That's 101 copper.
Hold on, we'll get there. Hold on.
Yeah, he looks at it again and asks, I can break that silver for you, but that's still a bit much. He looks confused at the lady beside you.
All right, Evie. Like I just like put my hand on Evie's forehead and just like try to push back. And I go, I got this. I pick up the copper and the silver, hand it back to her, and after my free hand is actually free.
I'm still trying to figure out the math.
Yeah.
Look, I got a copper in one hand and a silver in the other. I'm just staring at them,
All right.
trying to figure out how this works.
That's why I asked if you needed help, but I'm not gonna say anything.
I'll pull out 13 copper. Ask her for the 1 copper. Hopefully, she'll actually give it to me. Yes or no?
That's you, Pay. That's not me.
Will you give me the 1 copper
I trade the 1 copper,
for the 13?
and I put the 13. I go, this doesn't seem fair. And
God
now
damn.
I'm really confused.
Give me all the copper. You can have the silver.
So I put all the copper down the counter, and I'm just very adamantly staring at this 1 silver, trying to figure this transaction out.
I'm gonna put my hand on her shoulder. Like, it's okay.
As a calming mechanism, my hand drifts to my hammer.
No. You can buy more rounds. Like, I promise. I'll help drink them.
All right,
If you
I
need
put
to
my
break
copper back in the coin purse. Let's do it.
All right. Okay, fine. I pull out 1 more copper. Set that down as well.
The barkeep is extremely confused, and,
As you should be.
Yeah.
but this isn't the strangest shit he's ever seen. Probably. So. He's just confused because you're actually supposedly sober right now, and
We're gonna change that real quick.
He
She's always like this.
he gets the drinks for everybody. Hands the 3 L's to the people and the cup of tea to the other people.
I hoist the cheers. Yeah.
Kanpai!
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just sip my tea.
Clink!
I poke Treebeard in the cheek. Cheers. Cheers.
Okay, fine.
He did this to
Yeah.
himself.
Done. I'm happy. I'm content. I
want to ask, were you all sitting at the bar or were you going to a table?
went straight to the bar, so I'm assuming this happened at the bar.
Yeah, I'm sitting right next to her at the bar.
I'm just kind of standing awkwardly. Like I don't know what's gonna happen next, and I don't want to sit down for it. Also, I guess I ask him if he's also the master of the inn.
He still looks really confused.
As he should.
But
I did that.
yeah, he's just kind of fiddling behind the counter, straightening stuff up, stuff like that. Yes, this is oh crap. This is my inn.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
In what?
Remember, 8 charisma.
Oh my god! Congratulations to the boy or girl.
It's nice that probably the most good time that the most charismatic person I think is probably the dumbest. That's good. I'm glad we've done that.
Nicole's is actually kind of up there because Bard.
Mine's, hold on, it's like 14?
15 charisma.
Yeah, mine's 14. I had really low
I'm
rolls.
very excitable.
She actually did roll really low. It's funny.
Very friendly, very excitable. Not smart.
I really like her.
Yeah, this is my inn. Finally managed to settle down and buy one. We've got rooms for I forgot how much. Or how am I fucking dude? Got cheap rooms for 2 silver. We fit 2 beds, 2 to a room. There's a public bathhouse up the road. It's 3 silver to go there. For 5 silver, we can give you individual rooms. We've got enough for each of you. If you prefer a suite together, that's just 4 gold. There's still 2 beds, but they're larger beds. There's 2 rooms to the suite. There's 2 beds in each room.
All right.
What else is in the suite? Is there is it just a public bathhouse, or is there like a bathhouse in the suite, or like a bathroom?
There's a chamber pot.
Okay.
I lean in and go. Are they bunk beds?
Ow, my head. The very, very confused. The man again looks at the.
I'm human, technically.
I was just gonna say the strange one, and no, they're not actually bunk beds. They're
Visibly disappointed. I returned my drink.
They're side by side beds.
I'm gonna go ahead and just give them the money for the suite.
I mean, does everybody else want to stay in the suite with you, or are you just buying 2 fucking bedrooms for yourself?
I don't care. I'll do it. A lot of room by myself. But I mean,
was gonna go
else
camp up with the horses because none of us are out there, and some stuff is in the cart, and this is a new town that we've never been to before. So,
if the innkeeper hears you mention the horses, they do provide stabling, for a silver a night.
My plan was to just drink enough to pass out at the bar.
Okay,
if
you
you're
can room
offering to
with
pay for the
me.
room, I'll
there we go. That's. I like that idea. Let's do that.
Yeah, you can room. You can room with me, and yeah. So I'll go ahead and just do that.
I'm light. You can drag me.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Okay, well,
I'm gonna see what my drag is because I don't know if I can.
the innkeeper turns to Gay after taking
I can.
Marin's money. What were you gonna say, Andrew? Sorry.
I was just gonna say, like, you know, if she's offering to pay for the room, I'll take her up on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard. Sorry, I didn't respond back, but
Like, how much is the room again? Or
That's
like
4.
the suite?
4 gold.
Yep.
I went ahead and took that out of my money.
All right. Well, I'm gonna pass another 1 gold to him and just apologize.
Yeah, and like I said, too, he does
Please
offer.
Please
Good.
don't call the guards.
yeah, please don't.
He is both visibly confused and a little worried at the same time because most people don't say that before causing problems.
Okay. I'm gonna do my best to keep her excitement down.
She's already been drinking.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
is true.
Well, I had 1. We're.
Did anybody remember the rope?
I weigh 90 pounds. So
I do have
it's not gonna take much, but I only have 1.
Yep,
Oh.
doesn't matter.
But like I say, he does mention that they do offer stabling for a silver a night. And they'll take care of the horses and.
We have a tree person. He loves horses.
Oh, by the way, is that 4 gold for 1 night?
Yeah, that's 4 gold.
It is.
Yeah, figure as much.
I don't know.
All right. Just like part of that extra gold I gave him is for stabling for the night.
Would you like change now or?
No, he's gonna want it by the end of this.
This is a little bit of a tip for him.
What's
Like,
the security deposit?
yeah, like this is down payment.
He is becoming more and more worried as y'all speak to him.
Yep.
I'm just gonna start drinking.
Yeah, celebration.
Yeah.
Let's do it. On game.
I just like stand there awkwardly looking at him going, we haven't been in a town for a week. You know why.
He puts the money back and just because you're traveling and y'all are traveling and also fairly friendly people. If you stay in the suite, he'll comp all your meals.
Woo.
Oh, thank you.
I mean,
What does
okay.
that mean?
I'm going to rephrase that. He'll comp up to 2 meals per day.
No.
Okay.
That's fine with me.
I both asked what that means and ask what that means.
Oh wait,
That means we get to feed you today.
2 times.
If someone says that, I don't know if you're
Cheers.
actually
Cup goes up. Let's do it.
I don't know if you actually don't know what it means, but if someone comps a meal, he's going to give it to you for free.
No,
as long
I
as
know
you're
it.
staying in there. Okay.
I know what comping ability.
Hey man, I was confused for a minute there. Okay.
I just didn't know how you were applying it.
Oh no, yeah, like as long as you're staying in the suite, you get 2 meals a day for free. Everybody.
Okay. Got it. Yeah,
We don't
she
get
had
many
no idea
travelers
what
in
that
the
meant. Fucking, she can't spell comp. What's a K?
That, oh, God.
Also, I guess I let him know if he has any more or any like actual issues with us staying. Once again, please do not call the guards. just bring it up with us.
I mean,
we'll try to fix it.
To be fair, if they really wanted to, they could just run me for all of my money because I'll just keep throwing it on the counter.
Hey, that should be something y'all learn. You just met an honest innkeeper because instead of just like, here's your drink and peeing in a cup for you, he actually gave it back to her.
I mean, I put a bunch of coins on the counter, and they were like, "What the fuck just happened?"
Yeah.
And no one else tried to rob you either.
Mhm.
See, that was one of those moments where, like, I put a bunch of coins on the counter and got that smug, "Yeah, I can afford it" look. Didn't
I can
realize
pay
was
for things. Look at me.
Didn't realize I was paying 1,000% of the price.
So I guess at this point we're pretty much good.
Yeah.
I what like is it around mealtime just yet or no?
At midday. Like if you were going to eat like a lunch, it would be.
I'm day drinking?
I already
you
said it was
conveniently-
earlier in the day.
You conveniently forgot what time of day it was.
No. No, I would honestly...
you haven't
even
seen the
if-
sun in a whole 5 minutes.
to be fair, would have still ordered a drink. So we're...
Well, and you got to think too, like in a place like this, like that's just what they would drink in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
Like it would either be boiled water or an ale. Like there's not.
I love distilled water. It's my favorite.
So yeah.
I don't think we ever asked this person's name, did we?
The bartender?
Yeah, the bartender.
Hmm.
In case you're actually asking there, MESYM, Messam?
Nessum.
Messam, M.
Messum up. Got it.
Awesome.
Did you
They
ever say
are-
what race he was? I'm thinking
Human.
dwarf. Human? Okay.
Middle-aged human.
But
Yeah,
they're
relation.
they're the keeper of the whole place, right?
Yeah, like they're the inn tavern owner. Andrew, you have
Okay,
everybody
so
confused about what actual dwarves are now too. It's fucking hilarious.
I'm not confused. I just think Indri's a dwarf, okay?
Look at all these dwarves that just
I
random people.
I know what
It's-
dwarves
it's-
are. I just couldn't
it's-
remember what the race
It's
is.
one of those cognitive dissonance moments where I can recognize a dwarf and a human, and I still think Indri's a dwarf. Okay?
Yeah. I'm a beardless dwarf, don't you know?
A very tall, beardless dwarf.
If you showed me 2 humans and a dwarf, and one of them was Indri, I would see 2 dwarves and a human.
I like them as like this is what it says. Like this is a human. Yes, this is a dwarf. Yes, what's this? A dwarf.
Yeah, it's the Man Ray Patrick meme. Only Indri's a dwarf and dwarves are dwarves.
I can actually see that in my head now too. I like to imagine it's Nicole trying to explain it to you. I see your characters doing this. And you going, yeah, it makes sense to me. And it's like, what's this? A dwarf?
Anyway,
Man, I'm dumb, but if we fight something, I'm gonna kill it real good.
I'm gonna I guess ask for some lunch then, since we're gonna be getting a free meal out of it.
Good.
And after we're done eating, I'm gonna go take a bath because it's been a fucking week.
It actually has been.
I take more coins out of my corn purse when meal is mentioned and
Yeah.
really stare at them for a while.
No. Put them
Okay,
back.
all right.
You don't
They
need
go back. They go
Yeah,
back.
you don't need them. That's fine.
Chloe, did you actually go outside with the horses and stuff, or did you?
No.
Okay, I was gonna say when he said they would take care of it, you just gotta let it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well,
So are you gonna sleep in the other bed that's available, or? You
That's
should
it's still midday. That decision's on me.
No. I just mean like when the time comes, like, are you gonna be
It's
outside?
still midday. That decision is unmade.
Hey, I got 3 moms. I'm good. Let's do it.
wait a minute.
I would like to ask the guy what he knows about this festival and what he can like tell us about it, though.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Well, he turns to one of the waitresses and says, "Plate of food for all 4 of you." And kind of tells her the same thing. For you 4, the meals are comped as long as you're staying at the inn. And I forget y'all are sitting at the bar. I can think you're around the table.
I'm still awkwardly standing until the food gets here.
Still everybody standing at the bar. I imagine you're just like not sitting in the stool, just straddling it.
Yeah, I'm at the bar, but I am standing.
Yeah, like I said, like you're not sitting in it. You're not standing beside the stool. You're just straddling it.
Yeah.
On your feet. Just what the hell are you chasing, cat? Say he sends off to have your food made, gotten, whatever the hell you call it. Because it's just again, I don't know what the fuck a spring festival would be, but I'm just gonna call it a spring festival. It's just a annual spring festival we have when the weather's getting nicer. A lot of the passes from the mountains are cleared up. There'll be a lot of merchants and stuff here. Drinking, partying, festival stuff, games and stuff to play. Some people will set up things like that. I want to say the usual, but I keep forgetting. Like y'all aren't stupid. You're people. Well, okay, 3 of you aren't stupid. You do know what a festival entails.
I know what a festival is.
How long does it usually last?
I'm just gonna say it's Thursday. It'll appear on Saturday, and it's over Tuesday. So 4 days.
Thursday.
No, shut up. No, I'll say 5 days: Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Okay. We could.
I'm not making it days of the
be staying here for up to a week. Cool.
I mean, we can, like, I'm not opposed to doing work, like, little things around town while we're here.
I want to help people. I'm a hero. I'm supposed to be a hero. I need to help people.
That's what you need to learn how to count money.
I don't need to count the help, okay?
No. Listen, if you learned how to count money, that would help the rest of us.
Screw you guys. I need to help people.
Little people!
I am a people.
Technically, Nicole's been a people longer than y'all have been alive.
This is true.
Even the old man.
I'm still 30 years older than the oldest team member. Companion.
Okay, retard.
Only one gay option. It's the old man.
I can't do words tonight.
No, I'm gay.
Oh my god, there's 2 gay options.
No, I'm the only gay.
So yeah, the guy asked if y'all have any other questions or anything like that. Or I should say, if you have any other questions, feel free to ask him. He'd be willing to help as much as he can.
Sure. Once again, I apologize.
I can imagine it's not even like just out of nowhere, just in the middle of the sentence. And again, I'm sorry. So thank you for giving us.
Yeah, I'm pretty much good until food's here.
I can't think of anything to ask. Like anything.
Just in case y'all actually forgot, were you coming here to look for the elf guy for the adventurers thing, or were you just asking that?
Oh, yeah. Where's the mayor? The mayor's house or town hall? Yeah.
Well, we already have, that information.
We do?
Yeah.
I didn't think we had that already. Okay, well, never mind. Ignore me then.
Yeah, you know where I think I just said he tells you where the mayor's house is.
Yeah.
Oh.
And you just know that you're looking for a male elf. He can't remember the guy's name. That is the.
Wait, are we in the Hungry Archer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, so the inn is also the Hungry Archer.
Yeah,
I thought you said that actually.
I think I said like inn tavern at one point.
I think you referenced the Hungry Archer as a tavern, but I assumed that's where we were.
Yeah, sorry, that's my bad. And stuff like this, I always just assume the inn and tavern are pretty much interchangeable. There's rooms in one of them.
Yeah.
That's my bad though. But yeah, this is the place you were going to.
Okay. So this is the place with the 2 trees river sign.
Yes.
So if we go back in time to make sure that Flowing's child is himself, we run over a pine, and then it's only the one pine. Right? It's only the one tree.
Okay, I'm just going to say right now, we're not going to butterfly effect this shit.
All right. So Yeah, I guess we're asking if I'm yeah. I'm sorry. I was under the assumption that we were in a different building.
No, that's my bad too. I assumed things, and you shouldn't do that.
So yeah, I guess we're also looking for the male elf from Avic.
Merrim kind of looks around real quick to see if looks around the room. Doesn't seem to see who he's looking for. Turns back to the group. The gentleman you're looking for is named Inathin, Inathin. I don't see him here. He's probably at the town hall. I keep wanting to say Mayor's Place. He's probably at the town hall right now, with it being midday. This is usually when people show up looking for jobs and stuff to do. If you need a guide to go over there, I can get one of the people here to show you, or he'll usually show up a little later in the evening if you just want to wait and meet him here.
Yeah, I want a bath at like ASAP.
Well, the bathhouse is, he gives you directions to the bathhouse. I'm not saying
Cool.
exactly where it's at. Fuck it.
Are they separated?
Yes.
Okay. If you drill a hole in the fucking wall, I'm gonna hit it with my hammer.
I'm gay.
That actually answers your question.
All right, there we go.
You're gay, but are you gay?
I've never once talked about my sexuality.
So yeah, y'all are sitting here, your meal arrives and stuff like that. Y'all do the eating thing. And honestly, just because it is about 11, I know we got started a little late, we'll probably just go ahead and end it here, because this is a good stopping point.